What up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. I want to express this real quick. Um, One of the worst things I see is when people uh, take advantage of things that they shouldn't take advantage of. You got people who pretend to be disabled in order to park in a handicap spot. And that's just a good example of where I'm going with this. People will, nothing wrong with them, but they'll pull up front, park in a handicap spot, hang the little thing. They may have a little thing that you hang on there, but there's nothing wrong with them. But they'll park in a handicap spot, get out, and do whatever it is they got to do for however long. And there's only so many spots, to where somebody who really needs to be in that spot pulls up and it's gone. And a lot of times there's no repercussion for the person who parked in the spot because, like I say, they may have the little sticker or the thing you hang on in your rearview mirror or whatever. So some of y'all might be saying, oh man, this ain't no big deal. Well, it may not be a big deal to you, but it'll be a big deal to the person or to your mother, or to your disabled grandmother, or your disabled child who really needs the accessibility. Another thing, and this is what inspired this video, um, I hate going to the grocery store and seeing people ride around on the little things, the little automatic little cart thing where they riding around, they got a little basket, they getting, as if they are disabled. Now, if you are disabled or you're challenged a little bit where you can't just really just walk, because I can get it. Walking through the grocery store can be, a thing if you're not able, if your mobility is not on point. But I do see people who may be unable to physically just make the journey through the grocery store, and all of the grocery store is big. But I have a real problem when I see people who don't belong in those little riding carts and they riding around in them. Young people. I've seen young people riding around in those little carts. So I got a night that I hadn't seen in a while, and when I saw him riding around in the cart, I was like, oh man, something must have happened. Guys are getting older and things happen. Guys break down or whatever. Then I saw him in another aisle, and he had stood up and was getting stuff out or whatever to get up and then to sit back down in the cart. Things like that are the kind of things that really, really just run me hot, among other things. Got a lot of things on my mind, but I ain't gonna. I'm gonna address this. I'm gonna stay on topic tonight. But it's such an inconsiderate way to move, such an inconsiderate way to be, and it reeks of a person wanting unwarranted sympathy and unwarranted benefits and it's selfish because there's nothing wrong with you, and that cart that you're in is potentially taken away from somebody who may come in the store and say, "Wow, ain't no more of them, man. What I'm gonna do?" And you riding your able-bodied self around in the cart. And there's so many other examples, where you see things like that. It speaks to mental illness. And the more that I maneuver on an everyday basis, I'm starting to realize that there's a lot of people who really got some mental problems. Really, really, it's really some sick people in the world. It's stuff really wrong with people. People who are really just actually functioning on an everyday basis. Um, you see them here and there and everywhere, but it's really something thrown off about these people because of the things that they do and the way that they move. It's kind of like that's a side note too, but it's kind of like you see a baseball hitting to the stands, and a little kid is about to get the baseball, and a grown man runs over there and beats the child to the ball and basically takes the ball away from the little child. And then when the grown man gets the ball that was intended for the child or was right in the possession of the child, the grown person holds the ball up and, yeah, look at me, look at it, with no regard for this 8-year-old that you just robbed this moment from, because you are a sick individual who has made it to adult age, but in reality, you're still a little child in the mind. So I have an issue with that. I have a problem with people who are that um, thrown off, because it's not something that you can't control. It's not something that you can not do. You can make yourself not be that way. It's just about having some human compassion. It's just about having some human consideration for others who are not in a position that you're in. You're in a better position. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing stopping you. But some of these people have maybe been deprived coming up. They've had situations where they didn't have much coming up. So now that anytime they get a chance to grasp on anything, whether it be some type of advantage or whether it just be by grasping on to an advantage that you shouldn't grasp on to, the sympathy that comes with it. People letting you skip. Oh, no. Oh, sir, you could go first. Oh, ma'am, you could go first. I see you. You know. And a lot of times when you put yourself in these positions, even if it is something wrong with you, which I don't knock or disrespect that, but a lot of times you put yourself in positions that you didn't have to be in. Now you want everybody to cater to you. Now you want everybody to awe and feel sorry for you. I'm just tired of it, man. I'm just tired of seeing that. And like I say, what I saw in the store triggered that, and it put in my mind other aspects of life that are connected to that kind of thinking, even if it's not that same situation. So y'all tell me what y'all think, and I'll drop another one on y'all as we move forward. And I'll catch y'all later on. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. All right, peace.